Hello again, friends. Today we are going to be making a recording of this Pepsi bottle right here. Wild Cherry. I'm joking. We're making a video Shockwave here. And Shockwave is my favorite Decepticon besides Combiners. Uh, and a few others, but Shockwave is by far my favorite Decepticon. Anyway, Shockwave is the mad scientist of the Decepticons. He does some absolute crazy experiments and just absolute horrendous things. Uh, to a ton of different characters in different storylines. He wasn't that bad in the G1 Transformers, as far as I know or heard. I haven't watched G1 yet. I'm still trying to watch Transformers Animated. I'm not even done with the first season of that. But anyway, I do like Shockwave though. He is the mad scientist, and I like him a lot. Now here's the thing. I, this can't transform. It's not a transforming Transformer figure. This is a model. A model you build and piece together like Lego. But it's gonna look near perfect what Shockwave looks like. So anyway, let's go ahead and get him opened. Because I have a second one of these that I gotta open. Oh, right. Also, before I open the box, there's a little bit of a bio about Shockwave on the back. And this is Transformers 1 Shockwave, by the way. But anyway, Shockwave, he's a Decepticon. He's a Supreme Guard in Transformers 1. He's ruthless and logical. He is very logical. That's basically his main trait. Uh, he only thinks of logic, and he sides with the Decepticons because it's logical for him to be on a side, and because he's on the Decepticons who do some pretty bad things, they don't care he's doing some pretty bad things. So that's even more logical. So he can also just be given test subjects by Megatron from the Autobot side. So say he gets a hold of Bumblebee because Megatron handed him over to him. Shockwave's gonna have a heyday in the lab. Just doing whatever he wants to Bumblebee. Speaking of Transformers though and Bumblebee, have you guys seen the Skybound comics? Like Transformers Skybound, the comic book series? Yeah, Bumblebee don't make it past the first book. Because, the creators of that was getting tired of hearing Bumblebee over and over and over and him always being like the good guy who's getting the spotlight. Because he's being way overused way too often. So they decided to just kill him off immediately and give someone else the spotlight. Okay, we got I don't care about this book. I care about the instructions. Anyway, so as I said, this is Shockwave from Transformers 1. The movie Transformers 1. Uh, Coincidentally, I have the movie right here. This movie, Transformers 1. The origin story of D16 and Orion Pax turned Megatron and Optimus Prime. Anyway, I'm not gonna show you guys the instructions. But I'm following the instructions because I don't think you guys are gonna want to see the instructions whenever you can just see me doing it. But anyway, I also gotta come up with like filler voice for the video because I ain't got no script or nothing, and I really do not think you guys would want a really quiet video of me just building and clicking things together. Or maybe you like if I shut up. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and start building this together. So, first things first. I don't think that's anything. This is B2. Okay. Uh, I am just gonna go ahead and open me. I'm gonna go get the scissors I used to open up these guys a few videos back. Anyway, so it's free. The pieces right there are free from their case. So just put that in the piggy box. I still haven't picked up from the floor from last video. Uh, go ahead and cut more of these open. And I am slowly piecing together a script as I do this, which probably don't make sense to you guys because you can see both my hands. And this is live video. Well, not live. It's not a live stream, but like you're seeing what I'm doing as I'm talking. So anyway, let's go ahead and get some of this out. Get that one out of the way. Put that one there, and this one here. Got that up, and toss it in the box. Next box. That's the only one I really need to not box thing. This thing, the paper things. The last one I have these things that I'm gonna need to focus on. Because the other ones just have stuff in them that I'm going to need to pay attention to where they're going. They aren't in like little brackets like these. So anyway, a model, as you can see, is not Shockwave yet. You can see his little head right here. Yeah, so we are going to need to build him, as I said, kind of like a Lego figure. But this is going to look like a just action figure of Shockwave. Not able to transform, obviously, because he's in a ton of pieces, but he's going to be a figure. So anyway, I need B1. So B1 right here. And just tear that out real quick. We got a little piece here. And what I need with this is to open this bag of random stuff. Alright, enough. Put those out there, and I need to grab that piece. And now this orange little piece here, my fingers need to connect into this other piece here, that's B1. Okay, there we go. And now the next piece is A2 4, which is the front half of his face. So you stick that orange little piece in there, and that orange piece becomes his eye. You can see it right there. It becomes his little eye. But I also need to get A1 again. That's B1. A1? A1, right here. And take 5. So, here. And stick that into the back piece right here. Oh, it was upside down. Okay. Well, anyway, now we got Shockwave's head all built. Shockwave's head's all built now. Just there on the table. But anyway, something I can talk about. I'm gonna show you a transformer that I'm not gonna make a video on, but something I'm gonna keep in a box. So anyway, look at Starblitz. He's a NFL collaboration transformer. Starblitz, I believe, isn't a normal transformer and is specifically made to be this figure, and that's it. But Starblitz, the NFL collaboration, turns into a football helmet, as you can see right there. He even comes with a little football in his hand, if you can see that up there. But the football helmet has a little football helmet on his character right there. You can see in there on his head. He's got a little football helmet, and he turns into a football helmet. You can see better here. Just he's got a little football helmet and a football, and he turns into a football helmet. Now, I'm not the biggest NFL fan. I'm not into sports at all, really. Like, the only sport I like is dodgeball, and that's the only one I'm playing whenever I was in school. But I believe this is the Cowboys team. So he turns into a Cowboys football helmet. And his name is an Autobot Starblitz. He is an Autobot. I don't think there's a Decepticon that's for a different team, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, also you can see him without his helmet on the side there. But anyway, I'm gonna get more into why I'm not going to make a video on him. Unless you guys really want a video on him, I am not making a video on him, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna get into why I'm not making a video on it. Unless you guys want a video on him, in which I will actually make a video on him. But I'm probably not going to unless you guys really want it. He's just gonna be over there in the box, until, I don't know. He's just gonna be in the box. Just staying in the box forever, pretty much. Because I know the reason why is because I know collaboration things end up becoming rare later, and having him still in the box would be kind of handy if he becomes rare later. Because if he becomes rare later, then he becomes harder to get. And since I got him and he's still in the box, perfectly fine, everything's still in it. Perfect condition. And he's rare. A collector's item. As on my computer, sorry. I could, technically, whenever it gets like years and years later, whenever this guy is really hard to find and really rare now, probably get a ton of money because of him being so rare. And also, if you just like sports team and like Transformers, you can just get it for someone and they'd like it. But anyway, back to this, because I kind of defeated my whole purpose of showing that I didn't actually do anything to Shockwave. That's a whoopsie. Anyway, we got Shockwave's head. It's time to give him a body. Which, fun thing, the body is also in this thing that little orb was found in. So here's a little body. I can just tear that little piece out of there. I don't need that. Anyway, we got a little like a Lego piece body. Now the next thing I need is to get one of these clear pieces out of the thing and shove into the neck piece of it. So now he's got a little clear piece on top of him. Oh boy, we actually got something else to do. Oh, what the heck? Why is there a light? Turn off. I don't know why there's a light, but I don't know why there's a light, but that's just gonna stay there 'cause I don't know how to turn it off. It's gonna stay on until the light dies, which I honestly do not care about. But that's gonna be a little annoying to see. Just a light shining at me whenever I'm trying to sleep. Anyway, so I need C1 and C2. Uh, Move this out of the way. C1 and C2 is right here. Uh, okay, so C1, I need 10, which is here. This piece, I guess, is what I was saying. This. Oh no, I'm stupid. That's C2. Oh, I'm stupid. Number 10. This piece. This piece right here. There we go. So now we got that piece for the back there. I need C2, number 4, and number 3. Which is this piece up here. And a piece right next to it. So anyway, now, this piece, uh, I don't know how to describe it. How I was going to describe it was very inappropriate. But, anyway. Oh, let's go the other way. Now it looks a little less weird. But anyway, so that needs to go forward. So this needs to connect into the center of those two. Of that. And this needs to connect its little things, its little pegs into the front of that. And now we got that. And then I could, oh, it shut off finally. And I could shove this into that. And now it's got like a little bit of a bottom half. So I need C1 again. Oh, come on, it turned on again. Turn off. What keeps clicking? There we go. I don't know how to turn it off, so I'm just smacking it to turn it off. Okay. Slightest movement turns it on. That's annoying. But I know how to turn it off now, so that's good to know at least. Anyway, C1. Grab 9. It's this big piece here in the center. And now I got that just in the front there. So now I need to get C5, C2, and hold up. C2, 5, and 6. Okay. So 5 and 6 are right here. So what's the back piece? Eh? So they are gray pieces, so they have to be from here, one of these two. Oh, it's in here. Bag. That's why I couldn't see it anywhere. Okay, anyway, it was in the bag. It wasn't anything. Okay, so first things first. Uh, this needs to connect into these small little openings there. Slide in there with the bulb facing inward. Like you can see, like these little things right here. You see where I put the other one, right there. Yeah, you gotta stick those over here and like that little tiny opening there. So you just other way around. Never mind. And just slide that on in there. Now that's slid in there. You can connect it to the front. Slide that forward. Hold on, did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did. I did do it wrong. So you got to connect it in there and make sure it tabs in to the thing on the other end. There's a little tab in there that I didn't realize. And there's like a little opening on these discs that need to connect into there. And then this could now connect fully. And there we go, we got it. We got Shockwave's exoskeleton, endoskeleton of his body done. So, this is endoskeleton of it. Okay, so now we need A3, which is right here. A3 1. So this piece right here, this purple piece. And we also need this little visor piece from the bag to pull out of that and connect into this. so we can connect it into it. So now you can see a little tiny glow inside of his chest. His big chest that people make fun of all the time, make jokes about. Shockwave has a really big chest. And what even is the deal with this? Because it has like a big visor over it. Like a big window on his chest. Like, what is that for? Because it's so. Like, every time you see Shockwave, you see this big chest. Like, what is up with that? What is it? What does it mean? I know there's a video out there that tells me what it means because I've seen it before, but I don't know what it means. And now it's too sturdy to turn off. It's not okay, there we go. There we go. I had to hit it harder this time because it's now a lot more protected. Okay, I don't know. Just it's gonna stay on. 'Cause I don't care anymore. Cause it's not that bright anymore. Cause the visor, his big chest is protecting the light. So I don't care. I could technically just stick this on his head, and now it's not affecting me at all. His eye is just glowing, which looks cool. He's got a glowing eye. So yeah, he could just stay like that. I don't care. The light's not affecting me anymore. His glowing chest and his one eye is protecting me. So B2, the one thing in B2, you can take that off now. And now we can just throw B2's thing to the side. And now that's there, we can connect it under his chest. And now he's got like the little armor under his chest now. Uh, D1. So where's D? Ah, here it is. D1. So we got D1, and we can take 4 off, which is this piece right here. So now we need to stick this on his back. So stick that onto his back, and he's got this little pink thing on his back. And A3, this piece again. Take off 8, which is the other front piece. And now we can take that off and connect it to his back, forming the rest of his body. Oh, we need more of A3 and take 4 and 5. So I'm going to take 4 off first because they're identical. I don't want to mess up which one's which. So we're taking off 4, and these got to go on his back somehow. So 4 just connects to his back. Like so. And it's got like a little panel on his back. Now we can take 5 off as well and do the exact same thing on the other side of his back to give him a second panel. So now he's got a little panel on his back. There's 2 little panels that were just shimmering. So now I need a 2, which is back here. And on A2, I need 3, which is right here. So now I need to stick this to his bottom half. Just like so. I just realized this is supposed to go on in a minute. Because first, I need A1s and an A3. So we're going to pick up A1 again. And A1, 4 and 3. So I'm going to pick up 3 first. And 3 goes on this side. So the curve part goes behind him because it needs to curve into the back of him. So then I can take number whatever that one was I just said and connect it to the other end. And now it's got things on the side of him. And then for the front, I need a 3 again. Is it? Yeah, it's 13. Okay. So take 13 from way back here and put that right there. Where'd that just go? I need that. I see it. Almost went into my closet. So I need to put that back on. Okay, I'm taking these off for a minute so that I can just put these into place. I believe it's in place now. Maybe not, but I don't know. Oh, I had the bottom half, like the part where his legs attach backwards. So now these should connect and connect well. Yep, they connect now. And now I can connect the back to them. Okay, anyway, there we go. We have his entire torso done. And his head is in there too. And you see, His eyes glow, and his chest also glows. He's got like a glowing thing inside of his chest, which I still don't know what it does, but that's like the main. Besides Shockwave's one eye, the fact he's purple, and he's the scientist of the Decepticons. His other defining factor is he always has this big chest for some reason. No one knows what this big chest is for. I've seen a video, but I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, someone try to explain what it is. Maybe it's like where all of his logic is stored. All of his logic is stored in his chest, which is why he has such a big chest. That actually sounds like a fun idea. Anyway, time to build his arms, because that's the next piece we gotta build. Okay, so for the right arm, I need C1 and A2, which is both right here. So A2, I need 8, which is here. Then C1, I need 5, which is right here. But yeah, anyway, you guys should really go play some Roblox Piggy, because Roblox Piggy is a really fun game, and has a lot of fun lore to it. Best game in my opinion. You should probably go play it. Play it now. Play it now. Now. Anyway, I'm gonna put Piggy back over there. And connect these together. So, it's going this way, and then this is facing like so, and connect into the bottom piece. Anyway, there we go. Now I need A27, which is right here. Again, I need to take number 7 from it. Along with C2, 2, which is right here. So that goes over there. This needs to be pushed into the center of that. And then into the center of that. So there we go. We got like a little shoulder joint right there. We can just do like that. So we got like a little shoulder there for Shockwave. And now I need A2, 2, which has a Decepticon symbol on it if you look close enough to it. I don't know if you see that, but it's got, no, you can't see it, but you can see that barely. Let's get like the Decepticon symbol on it right there. You can see it barely, but on the shoulder blade it has like a Decepticon symbol there. So anyway, You connect this piece into that gray piece. This way. There we go. So now that still moves, but it has like the shoulder blade on it, so it's not just gray. Because Shockwave is purple. So anyway, there we go. We got that. So I need B1 and A9. B1 and A1. So get those out of the way. I need A1 and B1, which is right in front of me. So A1, I need 9, which is down here. But I'm also needing B1 10, which is right here. This tiny gray piece. So anyway, now that that's there, I need to I've messed up. Okay, so that Decepticon symbol I had earlier, I got the wrong one. Okay, so there's one piece of it out. And I need to get the other piece up here. Okay, so now it should be working. Maybe. There we go. So now it's connected. How it needs to go. So now that just slides in. And this comes up behind it. And connects into the back of that. So now we got the entirety of the shoulder blade. Because now we got the entirety of the shoulder. So now I just need the rest of the arm. So that can sit here for a moment. So I need C2 again, which is right here. And I need C216, which is here, way over here in the corner. This piece. Also, some might say, specifically one person in the Transformers 1 movie, that this guy has a very punchable face. Ow, my eye! If you don't know who I'm talking about Alita, obviously. But, so I need B1 which is here again, right in front of me. 15 and 17. So 15 is here. So 15 needs to go like so. And then 17 can come up too. And just go through that thread real quick. Just thread that needle real quick. And now we got like a little lever we can have. So connect that together and now we have a little lever. So now I need A3, which is back here again. At A3, I need 6, which is right here. So that needs to go up like so. And then hold up. How does it connect? A3. Oh, so it connects through that thread like so. So now it's in there. And I need D5, which is right here. And D5 needs to oh, okay. So that needs to just connect into the bottom of that. Like so. You can see like the little purple bit in front. So it connects like that. And I need A3, 7, which is back here at number 7. So you take that off and connect it to the front of this. So now you just connect this together. I don't understand. It's supposed to go like this. Okay, maybe this is going on backwards. So that point's supposed to go up. And this is supposed to up like that. This is supposed to go in to this. And this is supposed to go into this. But it's not wanting to work. Go the other way. Flip it around, I don't care. That can't go that way, so it has to go the other way. I don't even know how I fixed it. I believe that was how it went first time. But it's done now. So anyway, I'm gonna do C15. C215, which is here. I need to get that off under my desk. There it is. And now we can just boop. And we got an arm. We got an arm with a fist that's able to just bonk. So now we can connect that arm to a shoulder, and that shoulder to his body. So now Shockwave's got an arm. So he can just eh, tell you to like and subscribe. But it's a very logical thing to do. Very logical. Oh, look, he's glowing again. Actually, I could have put the other hand on, which is a wave hand. Just him going, hello, to the other wave I have over there. Because this is Shockwave. He's got a friend over there I gotta build too. Probably next video. But, I'm sorry if this video is a little boring. Because, I'm really trying to figure out something to talk about. But every time I try to think of something to talk about, I, get distracted. Or I completely forget to actually, uh, continue. So, sorry about that. Anyway, C1, 6. So I need C1 again. And get 6, which is right here. So anyway, C1, A2, uh, 5, which is this right here. Okay, so I gotta figure out which way this goes real quick. Okay, figured it out. So it goes like this, connect that into there, all the way, and there we go. We got a little tiny bit of his arm. A C211, which is right here. And I need to connect it into that piece right there. And then A26, which is right here. So there we go. We have his bottom of his shoulder done. Now I need B1, which is right in front of me. 11, which is this piece again right here, this tiny piece. And we just need to slide. Wait, hold up, I messed up. I need A2, which is the thing I got from earlier. And I need to connect that here. So now that that's connected, yep, it's connected. Okay. So now I need to slide that into place. And so just slide that into place on his shoulder. And there we go, that should be in place. A1, which is... I just realized A2 is completely empty now, so I can just move that out of the way. So now I need something from A1. I believe it's A10. Yeah, I remember seeing this shape. And connect that from behind. So that is shot out of place. I need to reconnect that real quick. Okay, just reconnect real quick. Other way. And slide into place. Thank you. And boom, shoulder blade done. Okay, so the shoulder blade is done now. I'm just gonna go ahead and connect it to the body, because why not? I now know the shoulder blade is completely done, so I can just connect it to the body. So now he's got his shoulder blade on. I can go ahead and start building the rest of his hand and arm. So I need C2-9. This piece back here. And I also need B1, 16, and 14. So 16 right here, I can easily get out the side. He's going to the bottom, right? Well, the top, I was thinking it was the bottom. So this goes over here. So that's in there. And I can get the other one and connect it into place. Like so. And get another lever-like thing from earlier. Now this arm is going to be a little different, because every iteration of Shockwave, one of his hands is a cannon. And that's always the case for every single design of Shockwave, I believe. One of his hands is always permanently a cannon. So it's logical to just have a big cannon as one of his arms. So he's always ready to fight, considering he's on the Decepticons team. So anyway, I need A3 1, I believe is what. No, A3 11. A3 11. I can take off the bracket and connect here. Okay, so that's there. I now need C210, which is the thing I took off earlier, and C2-1, which is above it. And now I need to connect these two together, I believe is what it's telling me to do. So just hold up. Yeah, so just connect those together and put this in place right here. And I need B113, which is right here. Very easy to determine where it is, considering it's just a big cannon piece. The blaster part of his cannon. You see that big blaster part of his cannon. So anyway, we now need to put this in place. So that's the tip of his cannon. So now I need D13. I'm gonna put the cannon down real quick. Grab D13 real quick. Pluck that out of there. And get ready to shove this wherever it needs to be shoved. Okay, so that just goes like so. Through there, if you see that. Like it goes through the cannon. And like so. So now I need A312, which is right here. So now I can connect this together as one big cannon now. So now he's got one big cannon. So that one big cannon, actually it's not done yet, so I shouldn't say it's done yet. I'm going to need no, B9. Okay. Okay, so B9 connects right here into those little circles and then just down into there. So that just add a little gray piece on top of it. And A16. This piece right here. It looks like a little tiny crowbar kinda. And that just goes underneath. And just finishes up his cannon. So now his cannon is done. And now we can connect his cannon to a shoulder blade. Ow. We can connect his cannon to a shoulder blade. So now he's got that big cannon on his arm. He looks cool in his pose, even without his legs. Because we still gotta make his legs. I just realized I messed up his back piece, so I gotta reattach that. There we go. Now his back piece is attached, his little back panels. So now his entire top half of his body is done. I have got to figure out how to make his legs. So anyway, let's start with one of his legs first. Just the one of them. Anyway, C213. Over here, I need 13, which is right here. So now I need C1, which is over here. And I need to grab C1 8 and 2. So I'm going to start with 8 first, because that's the first one I grabbed. So I need to get that up first, rotate that around so it's facing the right way. And this is already facing the right way. So I can just put that where it goes, and then C1, 2, I'm going to go ahead and take out. I remember I need that. And I can put this in place as well, around it. So there's that. That's already done. So now I need A3. A3. Ah, 9. Here it is. I thought that said 2 for a second. I was confused. So this can now connect into his leg. And the other one is A3, which is right here. Has a big window in the center of it. And connects into the other end of his leg. So I just connect that together, and now we got his entire shin is done now. So I need A1 now, which is right here. A1 8, which is the right one. You can connect that, and now we got his knee. So D1 1 now need. Pluck that out of there, the tiny little thing. And this tiny little thing gets put into his knee. Just a little pink dot square in there. B1 7. Just connect that into the side of his leg. On that side, just a little gray piece. And that's it for the center of his leg. Now time for the actual part that connects to his body. So I need C111. So this piece right here. And I'm going to need B1, which is 5 and 4. So 5 needs to go here. Okay, 1 second, I need to get this. There we go. So 5 is out of its place and needs to connect on this side. Okay, so that's connected on that side. And I need number 4 now. Ah, I see what it is. Okay. I was a little confused there for a second. Anyway, so that's now there. And I can connect these together now and get them to form more of the leg. So now he can be connected to Shockwave's body. And he's beginning to get his legs. Now I just need to get his foot. I have that leg done. Which, C C3, I believe is what that say. So, C3 and B112. So get this B112. And just connect that to the back of his foot. It's a great piece to the back of his foot. So now I need A1Q. So this needs to connect to the back piece so that that silver piece goes through the center of that. And C27. So that connects into the front of his foot. There we go. And now that's all done. And we can connect that into his leg. So now he's got a foot. 1 foot. You gotta get the other one, or else he's gonna be hopping around with a gun for an arm, one eye, and one leg. And technically one arm. I don't know if I already said that. But he's got a gun mounted onto his hand. Like, literally, one of his hands is a gun. So he only has one hand, one eye. And if I don't make him another leg, he's gonna only have one leg. So I better get started on that other leg for him. So anyway, I need C2 12, which is this piece. We're running out of pieces remaining for him. So I need C1 1 and C1 7. So this is facing up. That's going that way. C1 needs to also be facing up and connect into there. So that's not going to completely fit in place until I get the other one in there. So I need C1 7, which I'm going to get out now. I do not expect this video to do that well, because I normally don't do models, and I don't really got a lot of stuff to talk about. This probably should have been a live stream, honestly, but let me know if you want the other one to be. Then again, that might be laggy. It might be terrible. Anyway, so that needs to go down. And this needs to connect through that. And now this can also connect into there. There we go. So we got the base of his shin done. So I need A3, 2, and 10, which is going to completely get through with A3, meaning I won't need it over here anymore. So 2 and 10, toss that to the side, not needing it anymore. So this is down, that's facing that way, so I'm gonna need a 3 first, which would, where did I put it? Oh, it was under it. Okay. So that needs to connect into there. And this side needs to go like that. And connect like so. So we should have the entirety of the shin done, I believe, except for the front. Okay, so A7. Just tear that out of there real quick. And slap that on the front. Okay, so I know it's not done yet. I need to get D2 or 2D2. But anyway, in all seriousness, D is done. I am no longer needing that. So I just gotta shove this tiny piece into his kneecap, and it will be done. There we go. We got a little orange. I don't know why I was calling it orange. It's purple or pink. He's entirely purple and pink. Anyway, B1. I'm needing 8, so I could shove that into the other side over here. And that's it for Shin. That's done. So C1, I need to tear out a C1. There we go. That only has one more thing in it. So I can flip that around, flip it this way, and I need B1, 2. Like so. And then I need B1, 6, which is right here. So I'm going to flip that around, connect it together in the front. So now that that's together, I can now put the shin attached to it to give him a knee. And now with that there, I can connect his uh, leg to his body. So all he's missing is a foot now. And then he'll be able to stand. So let's go ahead and give him a foot, shall we? So I need the last piece of C1, which is C4. C1, 4. I should be more specific. This piece right here, the foot. Eh, this piece. And now C1 is completely out. Anyway, so that's down. I need B1, which is right here. And that completely, it makes B1 done. So stick that onto the back of his foot. So I need C2, 8. I might as well take his other hand piece off, because like I said, it's just him, it's just him being able to wave. So just wave. But that's done now. I don't necessarily need that anymore. So I can put that in the front and A1, 1, which is the last piece of this. So I just gotta get this piece into the back of this. There we go. Now that's on. I could shove his foot onto his leg. And here we have Shockwave. Just get him into a cool pose. So there he is. He is getting ready to shoot. Also, here's a cool thing. I've made one of these before. I didn't show it. I think it'll be a cool idea for me to show it right here. Since I'm done with this one, I can compare the two. I'm gonna get it real quick. It's way over here though. So meet Shockwave and Bayverse Megatron. Both look cool, don't they? But as you can see with Bayverse Megatron, he's got a little stand. And he's fire effects, which is why there's still another bag. So, I'm gonna cut that bag open real quick. Toss the bag over there real quick. Put the scissors there. Get the thing and connect the two like so. So just connect the two like so, and then we can just put the fire wherever, pretty much, or wherever you want them. So I'm going to put his foot right there, and he's going to go like that. So ain't that cool? It looks like Megatron's on against the wall, just going around the corner blasting, and Shockwave is just really, really excited to be shooting at the Autobots. He's got some plans later. But anyway, I hope you liked the video of me building Shockwave's model right here. Even though it's not transforming, I don't really have much to talk about. But here's a cool thing. There we go. It turned on. He's got a light. Now I'm pretty sure Megatron has one too, but his never turned on whenever I was building, so I have no idea. In order to check, I'd have to take him apart again, but I don't really wanna. I don't care. I don't care enough to take him apart again. So anyway, I still have another model. So if only I had a Shockwave's waving hand on his model, he could be waving to the other model kit that's over there, another one of the Decepticons. That's a hint for the other guy. He's another wave. So this is Shockwave. Who do you think is the next model? The other model. It's a Decepticon, it has Wave in the name. So this is Shockwave, Megatron, and who's another Decepticon? It has Wave in the name besides Shockwave. He's a pretty popular one, but he's another one for Transformers 1. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. See you guys in the next video. Remember, like, subscribe, comment down below if you liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And consider talking, wizards, because the Decepticons seem a little angry at you. Also, it looks like Megatron could just be holding hands with Shockwave right here. Just, eh. Friends. Anyway, I'm ending the video there.